Steve, guess what? ORAS, it has no trumpets.
That moment when Steve knew.
What? No trumpets? I'm not buying Omega Ruby now, Sapphire. I don't know, Pop. Done. Done. Give up on life, done. Done. And that is the average ORAS music discussion with ignorant subscribers or just ignorant people in general who play the Ruby and Sapphire games. I mean, after hearing that conversation, I lost so many IQs. But anyway, today I am going to talk to you guys why the ORAS soundtrack is a very, very well put together soundtrack in general. Now, I recently bought it on iTunes and the soundtrack is amazing. Now, hearing it at its best quality now, I am realizing the soundtrack is actually a lot better than what people say it is. Like, oh, there's no trumpet. Actually, there is tons of trumpets. The Wild Battle. There's people who are saying, there's no trumpets, man. I don't like this. 3DS equals too much drums, dude. Actually, the entire song is actually brass, so if it's not brass, then it's a new instrument. No? No? Okay. So, anyway, I'm gonna tell you guys why the soundtrack is an amazing soundtrack, and here are my 5 reasons.
Number 5, it's simply that they have awesome HQ instruments which the other remakes did not, like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Fire Red Leaf Green. I mean, their soundtracks were amazing, but picking Gen 6 to remake Ruby and Sapphire was a perfect timing to test out instruments such as strings, French horns, trumpets, and they use all these programs like Independence, East, West, Quantum Lead, which is so expensive, and Contact, that's even more expensive, and it's amazing how these soundtracks sound so realistic, including the one that's playing now, the Hoenn Elite 4 battle theme. In ORAS, it sounds like you're in an actual orchestra, and it's amazing, so I gotta appreciate that. I don't know about you, but I'm loving it. Number 4 is simply for nostalgic purposes. This soundtrack, to many people, since it's supposedly ruined with no trumpets, which, like I said in the beginning of the video, there's so many trumpets, they're just different forms of them, like East, West, Contact, and maybe Independence. I'm not sure if Independence is used, but I'm not going to go into that. So, the game is just very, very nostalgic with the music, and the music almost makes me cry, especially the bicycle theme. After listening to it earlier, I literally almost teared up. That theme is just so nostalgic, and I'm so glad they kept the original feel. Not like changing the key, but at least keeping the original feel by adding nice synths and nice strings and the nice snare. It's just, to me, honestly, one of the most perfect bike themes, if not the perfect bike theme. Alright, on to number 3. Number 3, it's simply that these remakes added more synths than what were in the original, because people don't realize the GBA sound font synths are not that good at all. And synths like Sawtooth, they were really used for bass, but they were used rarely. But you guys get the point. So themes like Route 113 sounded so godlike with synths, and what they did was, in the original, they used a nylon string guitar, which is an acoustic guitar. They used that as a main instrument, but what they did was they made the synth the main instrument, and then they added strumming in the background with the acoustic guitar, which is even better, and they made these themes sound so amazing, and I'm so glad they used the X and Y synths. And I gotta say that ORAS, if it did not have as much synths as it does, then the ORAS soundtrack wouldn't even be as good. Alright, so on to number 2. For number 2, we have the powerful new OCs made for the Delta episode, which is the Savage Zinnia's battle theme, or Battle Lore Keeper Zinnia. Now, her battle theme is so fitting, it's ridiculous. I mean, Game Freak, I thought man, they made the old Ruby and Sapphire themes fit so much better than the Ruby and Sapphire ones in ORAS, but damn, Zinnia's battle theme is badass. I'm gonna say that one more time, it's so badass. And I am loving these OCs, and I don't know why nobody appreciates these OCs when they're just like, no trumpets still, not good. Zinnia's battle theme, who needs trumpets when you have powerful accordions, powerful drums, powerful violins? I'm sorry, I don't know. If you guys are denying this, then just please click off the video because I don't know what's wrong with you. So, on to the powerful number 1. And for number 1, unique additions. Now, before I get attacked, and people are like, oh, you have no right to say that ORAS is just an updated soundtrack without any trumpets. Now, hear me out, okay? Now, first off, I'm gonna say something that's gonna be my argument against that. Number 1, people are wondering, why isn't the music like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, where everything's drastically changed? It's simply because those games were 8-bit originally. They needed a lot of modifications. That's the difference. Ruby and Sapphire were already decently set up MIDIs that could be remastered very easily. That's what people don't understand. But anyway, if you look at tracks like Zinnia's fit so well. You look at the Gym Leader battle theme, they managed to change the Gym Leader battle theme to have a completely different feel than the original, but it keeps the Gym Leader feel, and I'm loving it. And Champion Steven's theme, that theme, granted, I like the Black and White 2 version more. If you guys have been subbed to me for a while, you guys already know that, but that theme sounds so savage too. And if you look at themes like the Team Magma and Aqua Leader theme, or when you battle them, the battle theme, they made it so jazzy in that part where it's like da 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 da, like that part is so epic. And I am sorry to say, but the ORAS soundtrack is indeed a very unique soundtrack. So anyway guys, thank you all for watching this video. I mean, I've been wanting to put this video out for a while, and I think the ORAS soundtrack is very, very underestimated, IMO. So, if you guys have any other ideas about what type of videos like this I should do, comment, because this was actually really, really fun to put together, especially that one thing in the beginning. Oh, that thing was so funny. So, yeah, I'm not saying it like that anymore, lol. I'm never saying funny like that. So, anyway, Grandpa says thank you also. Yeah, you're gonna make fun of my grandpa? You should feel shamed. No, I'm just kidding. That's not my grandpa. That's just one funny black dude I found on the internet. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Peace.